We've had in the past incidents that resulted to electrocution, whereby a person was trying to prune the tree and it got contact with our lines and the person got electrocuted.
Oh.
Now, if you see a line and there's a tree underneath, and that tree needs to be pruned, or the tree is growing such that it's closer to reach to the Eskom line, please report it to Eskom immediately.
Hi and welcome to the show. And welcome to Social Talk. Kajeku, we are talking Eskom Kabe Kinale Ausuntombi back on the show. She's becoming a regular every time she's here. And before we even start, we'll talk about summer issues, electricity, and some of the things that are related to electricity issues during the summer period. I know in our minds we're thinking summer is coming, there should be less load shedding. I don't know. She will explain to us. But in the meantime, let's get into those like channels and concentrate. And then I would like us guys to comment on what she's saying and tell us your views in everything this today. Ntombi, how are you?
I'm good, and you, my brother?
Yeah, no, that's great. It's been a while, eh? What is it? 2 years?
No, it's not.
Okay. Yeah, as a start, I think most people know you by now, but just in case people don't know you, who is Ntombi and why is she here talking about Eskom?
Okay, I'm from the communications department in Eskom. We call ourselves Eskom cluster because we are divided to different clusters. Actually, we are Eskom Gauteng cluster.
Oh, okay.
Then there are other clusters linked to other provinces.
Okay.
Yes, mainly my passion under the stream that I'm responsible for, it's customer communication, and I've got this responsibility for public safety education in the various platforms, especially the media ones.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you are here.
Yes.
All right. Last time when we spoke, offset, we're talking about some of the problems that we might be, Eskom customers might be experiencing during the summer period.
Yes.
And yeah, tell us about it. What challenges can we be facing during the summer period?
People will think or assume that now that winter is over, at least there will be limited electricity issues.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are consuming a lot
Much
of energy during winter, and in summer it's little. And we won't have a number of supply interruptions. But I'd like to paint a picture that each and every season has its own challenges.
Oh, okay.
In summer, we've got a few. For instance, a majority contributor is the weather.
Oh.
Yes. We've got bad weather challenges. But let me start first now. It's springtime.
Okay.
Everything is blossoming. People that are planting trees, and then sooner we'll be experiencing rain, and then trees are growing more and other plants are growing more. We encourage people to plant trees, which it's good, but we discourage people planting trees under the Eskom lines.
Okay.
Because trees contain water, and water is a good electricity conductor.
Yes.
Yes. Now you get people who are pruning the trees. We've had in the past incidents that resulted to electrocution, whereby a person was trying to prune the tree and it got contact with our lines and the person got electrocuted.
Whoa.
Now, if you see a line and there's a tree underneath, and that tree needs to be pruned, or the tree is growing such that it's closer to reach to the Eskom line, please report it to Eskom immediately.
Okay.
Even if it's around your yard or around the street, because I've
Yeah.
seen some of the trees are planted along the main streets. Immediately once you see that it interferes with the Eskom lines, don't try to cut it yourself. Please contact Eskom. We do have a department that deals with environmental issues, and definitely we will attend to it and make it a point that the line is not live. And if you are planning to plant in your yard and there is an Eskom line or an Eskom bundle that is there, please rather opt for another place, not because immediately when it grows, it might even reach there and it becomes a challenge. And then in terms of bad weather, when it becomes too windy, at times the bundle conductor, it will shake, and then there will be maybe something that will strike the line, and then it will cause trips. Even the tree itself, when it's planted underneath our lines, then when the weather is too windy, then it also strike a bundle conductor, and it causes supply interruption. Also, in a summer, due to bad weather, when the rain is coming, a large number of interruptions are caused by thunderstorm. When the lightning strikes, it causes a supply interruption, because then our line will trip. And then at times, even we get trees that fall. When they are uprooted, they fall onto our lines, and then it causes a trip. Now, it's a number of issues that I can list, but what we are saying is that please be careful, because at times when the weather is too heavy, it uproots our poles that are planted. The poles will fall, and there is a conductor aligned to those Eskom poles. You find now that we have what we call a low hanging conductor. And we've had incidents in the past where we even lost lives, where a person was trying to go under that low hanging conductor. And once you see a low hanging conductor, don't pass there, because then it might happen that the whole ground is live, or when you try to go underneath, then you will get electrocuted. You see, it's a tree, a low hanging conductor caused by bad weather or whatsoever. Please contact Eskom immediately, so that we just avoid, to have fatalities or any safety incidents, or also to avoid a number of endless power supply interruptions.
I've seen a number of cases in the township where people are building structures, that are close to a telecom line, and
Eskom.
Eskom line, sorry. That are close to an Eskom line, and some even build balconies that are very close to an Eskom line. And I always looked at it and I said, this might be a bit of a safety hazard. Is it something that one can call Eskom for to say, can you reroute the line so that it gets to be safer? Or
you are asking a very important question, because one, if a person has built a structure, even a house, under our lines or around our lines, it prevents access to our technicians to work on the structure for maintenance, one. Secondly, if there is any fault, because when there is a supply interruption, we first do a fault finding. And then let's say now, when we go through the line, it points where you have built a structure, and once we get there, we can't be able to get access. Then it becomes a challenge, because it delays a time to restore supply. Because we have to gain access. Number three, it is a safety risk, because one, the roof can touch a line, and iron is a good electricity conductor. Also, let's say now in the house, then there's something wrong. then and that line will attach to the house, and then you might end up finding a loose connection or whatsoever that will result to that house being now live because it has attached to our line. Now we discourage people completely. It doesn't matter, it's either it's a solid structure or it's a shack, it doesn't matter what is it. Do not build under or closer to Eskom lines. You also then mentioned to say, is it possible to ask us to reroute or to move that pole?
Yes.
There are possibilities at times to move our pole, you know, but it comes with a fee. One. Also, it comes with a possibility to say, what came first? Is it the structure that we are building, or is it our line? Because at some point, houses are built after already the network design and everything has been done. And then if, for instance, your request will heavily affect us, maybe it might be rejected. But if it is possible to do that pole, what we call pole movement, then we'll come, you know, and assess and then give you a quotation. Because obviously we'll have to move it and then replace with a new one, and then there are labor costs and everything. And there is no a certain fixed fee that we can give you to a customer to say it's going to cost you this much.
Yes. No, that makes sense. If now anyone wants to report whether a fallen tree, a fallen structure, or any risk that they identify with the structure and your power lines, how do they contact you?
We always these days emphasize the different options to contact Eskom. Yes, we do have the contact center that I usually give, which is the 08600 37566. However, we are emphasizing these days for people to use ChatBot. We've got our ChatBot, the Eskom Alfred ChatBot.
Yes.
Or with Alfred is helping because people are asking, who's this Alfred? It's a chatbot, and then it's easy. Just on a normal phone, you just go and even on Google, you just say Eskom Alfred. The link is gonna come out, and then you click there, and or you rather download it. Then you start to chat. Immediately, you're gonna get a reference number. Rather than you want to call forever and hold the line. So Alfred is the easiest. And we encourage, if you don't have a smartphone, at least ask somebody. It doesn't even consume a lot of money. Then immediately you have a reference number and we'll be able to dispatch a person to attend to your request. We also do have customer services online and then also the Eskom app that you can download and be able to use that. But I am emphasizing Alfred is the quickest, the easiest, and we're getting positive feedback from the customers who have been using Alfred. Yes.
No, that's...
Let the contact center be your last option.
All right.
Yes.
No, I hear you. Well, that is it on terms of the things to look out this coming summer in terms of Eskom and power lines and infrastructure. If there is an infrastructure collapse of any kind, as Alfred has said, and as the details on the bottom of the screen, please contact Eskom. And we'll be chatting more on some of these issues after the break.